I, 33F, met my ex-husband, Dan, 40M, when I was celebrating my 18th birthday. He was charming, mature, and filled the emotional void left by my dysfunctional family. My parents had always fought, and my father left before passing away when my younger sister Abby was born. My mother doted on Abby, making me feel overlooked. When Dan entered my life, he became my world, supportive, loving, and everything I thought I needed. We dated for 4 years before getting married, and for 5 years, we were happy. I felt secure and loved, but that illusion was shattered when I discovered Dan had been cheating on me with my sister Abby. She had just turned 19, and their affair had been going on for 6 months. I caught them when Dan lied about a business trip but stayed in town, booking a hotel room where they secretly met. The betrayal cut deep, especially since Abby and I were close. Dan coldly admitted he didn't love me anymore, accusing me of not giving him enough attention. To make matters worse, I found out I was pregnant shortly after, but the stress caused me to miscarry. Dan didn't even care enough to visit me in the hospital. He was away with my sister. My mother, predictably, took Abby's side, dismissing my pain and telling me to make peace with it. I hit rock bottom, contemplating ending my life. But my best friend, Tina, saved me. She moved to another state and convinced me to come with her. I agreed, having already divorced Dan. Starting fresh was hard, but I eventually rebuilt my life. I met my now husband, Tony, 32M, who restored my trust in love. We married a year ago, and I'm currently 5 months pregnant with our first child. Yesterday, out of nowhere, I received an email from Dan. It dredged up memories I thought I had buried. He lamented that life with Abby was miserable. She didn't care about him like I did, didn't bake him cakes, and had cheated on him 5 times, including with his cousin. He told me he missed me, that he was going to divorce Abby, and wanted us to start over. He didn't know I had moved on, married, and was expecting a child. At first, I wasn't sure how to react. Should I feel pity or laugh at his misfortune? Ultimately, I decided to send him a final email. I told him there was no chance of us getting back together. The girl who loved him had died the day I lost our child and he was with my sister. I told him about my wonderful husband and our baby on the way. I made it clear I had moved on, and he needed to do the same. A few hours later, I received more emails, this time from my mother and sister, congratulating me on my pregnancy, as if nothing had happened. I blocked all of them. Their betrayal still hurts, but I have a new life now, one filled with love and the support of good people, including Tony's amazing family and Tina. Tony has been my rock through it all. When I broke down after reading their emails, he comforted me and took me out for ice cream. He reassured me that no one from my past could hurt me anymore. We even discussed legal options, and his family is ready to protect me and our child if needed. I know I'm safe now, surrounded by people who truly care. I've moved on from that dark chapter, and I'm focused on my future with Tony and our baby girl. I don't need their apologies or explanations. I've left that life behind for good.